mixing it. Oh. Okay. How was your guys' morning? We got up this morning. There was no power. Well, I was up for like a second and the power like flicked. So I always get a little bit dysregulated when the power's off. Because I'm like, oh my god, now what? So then there's always a little bit of water like left in the hot water tank. So like get up, get him organized, run to the shower, have a quick shower. Everybody's hungry, and then I sat the resin in the sink in the warm water that I had, thinking that we were going to finish this project here. All right, so hard now, but still needs another layer. Many things I don't like about it. Let me tell you, many things I don't like about it. I added a wheel, which if I'd thought about this before and I knew where the wheels were, I would have. Honey, can you maybe do that in your room? It's kind of loud. Please?
Yeah, not even did
I would have done just straight wheels on each side, because this one's for Wolfgang's room, and I wouldn't even bothered with the rocks. But last night when I started doing this, I was kind of like, oh, I need something to hold it down, which I might not have needed something to hold it down. So I chose rocks, but Wolfgang's got all these extra tires, so hey, staying off grid, I should have used the tires, because it's going to be a table for his room, right? Anyways, the moral of the project and the story is all the time. I hope you're having a really good day too. You know, I was going through this plant book this morning, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like some sort of, there was actually a flower with that name in it, which I thought was kind of funny. It must be a really old book. I can't remember, but I probably shouldn't say it online, but maybe it'll be part of my member special only. Yeah, I do. I do. Do you? Is that some sort of weird joke that you're going to tell me now? We're going to finish pouring this table. Okay? That's what we're up to. And we're going to paint these. And then we're going to paint some of the rest of the rocks here. Do you like crystals? Do you like crystals? Do you like guttermouth? I like guttermouth. Oh, do you? I guess I'll have to go to your page. Yeah, I do. Do you got any good specimens? I'll go to your page. I'll check it out after I get off of here. Mostly I just have quartz crystals.
Wait, what is it called?
I feel like this is one of my...
What's the page called?
Now you got me all distracted. Oh, amethyst. That's cool. Which is just a purple quartz crystal though, right? Emeralds are cool. That's very cool. These ones, I feel like these are the closest that I've ever found to, see that? Like a green tourmaline. Let's see how far I can zoom in here. That's neat, right? There we go. See the shine? Woo! This is one of my, I found this a long time ago. Moldavite, that's cool. Where are you? What area are you in that you can, did you find them or did you buy them? Pretty neat, right? Oh, you're manager of a crystal shop. So you're just rude on your side time, in your pastime side, and is it just a hobby? Just kidding, just kidding. This is a geode. I was thinking about painting it, but just goes online to exercise your rights to say whatever Oh, and I have these. These are cool. Hey, Josh, how's it going? There's a little bit of sparkle on this. But this isn't quite, although you can see a little bit there. I had to empty this bucket out. Or not a bucket, it's a bowl. I had all these things in a bowl. There's some of the crystals I collected this myself. Yeah, kind of neat, right? This is local quartz pieces. Pretty neat, eh? Mine that myself with my hammer and my pickaxe. Just up the road from where I live. And look, there's a spuzz hair attached to it. So I had all these in a bowl and I had to empty it because there's like a ton of spuzz hair. Oh, a ton of spuzz hair attached to my specimens. Pretty neat, right? I got my dad's hand, so what are you trying to say? Look at that spuzz hair. God. There's spuzz hair on my hands when I'm trying to show off my specimens. Man, I like my cat, but I hate cat hair, right? And then, I like my cat, but I hate cat hair. And then we like find things like these. I like this. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, I was just kind of going through. There's a piece of obsidian that my friend gave me. Pretty neat, right? Not far from us is a spot where we can collect a lot of obsidian, but we haven't gotten up there yet. These are my favorite. Volcanic glass. It's got all the water sucked out of it. I love my cat, but I hate cat hair. This is another matrix piece. Okay, well, I didn't mean to, like, be showing you guys my rocks here. I meant to be, like, finishing the table and painting some rocks. So, here's just a regular sedimentary rock that I resined. Isn't it pretty? Destined to be some sort of, do you think it's pink tourmaline? I guess you got the rock shop, not me. I'm just an amateur here. Destined to be pendants. Very nice, hey? Because I like to resin my rocks, so. Anyways, and this is just a piece of quartzite that I painted that I thought was cool. Just like painting things, because then the colors come out of them. Mushroom. Very nice. We could also paint this too, right? Living stones. Dr. Livingstone. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay. So, I was just going through some of those. Here's this piece of jasper that I painted up too, though. Isn't it pretty? Ooh. Nice, right?
Thank you.
Do you? Is it a turkey tail?
Is it turkey tail? Is it turkey tail?
Or a bullet?
Is it or a bullet?
How old are you anyways?
How old are you anyways?
Just kidding. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay, so let's mix up some resin. Let's finish pouring this. You guys can, because if we finish pouring it, then we can,
Like, how old are you?
43. I'm old.
Yeah, you're made of dresses.
I know. I'm almost ready for the... We have to do the second part. So that's what we're doing. I was going to wait till later today. But, I was going to wait till later today to do that. But the power was out when we got up this morning. So all the plans for the things that I was going to do this morning, changed because we had no power. So when you wake up and you got no power, the kid's bored, he's hungry, the cat's hungry, he's bored, everything's like and I just like can't make a coffee, right? So.
Wait, can I make a juice?
Yep, I probably will. I probably will. Thanks for the motivational sentence. Yeah, pretty much. And then it was kind of cold too, so now I'm just like, so we're gonna do this now, and then I'm gonna try to work through this. I find that my misophonia is kicking up a bit, so bear with me here, you guys. 'Cause the sound is like, with having this flu, you'd think that it would make my misophonia better because I can't hear as much, but I find that the things that are like getting through. Yeah, he says he's got a rock shop, but see you later. Have a good day. Sell some good rocks. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, and I needed a... Wolfgang, could you pass me that box over there? That blue box. Blue box on the floor. No, come towards me. Blue box on the floor. No, you walked right by it. Right there. Yeah. What are you up to today, Wally?
Wait, that had gloves in it anyways.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, something must have knocked out our power, so. But it's back now. It is back now. Yeah, so I find that, like, the sound that is going through is, like, it's hurting my ears. It's, like, hitting at a higher octave, so I don't know. I was thinking about last week that I was just annoyed because I was sick. And you just get that, like, general level of, like, grumpiness. But now I'm starting to think that the flu is, like, actually messing with my, like...
ADHD?
My ears.
And your ADHD.
Oh, did you? Are you okay?
Okay, reset.
Was it cold? Did you find any good gold? A buddy of mine in my rock group there, my buddy was all excited yesterday because out of Kamloops is like almost on the other side of the province here. But there's lots of gold claims there, especially in like Tranquil Creek. Honey? Wolfgang?
What?
Could you maybe do that down the hallway so I can focus on the resin stuff here?
I'll just stop then.
Like, I don't mind that you're doing it. I think it's very inventive, but maybe that's a down the hallway thing, just from the...
It's called bowling.
Okay, well, could you maybe just bowl down the hallway?
When are you going to paint the box?
They sent a picture of some gold that they found to the rock group, and my buddy was all excited. He was like, that's like $10,000 worth of gold. Ha ha.
Gold is not $10,000.
Yeah, somebody found the equivalent of. Gold is worth lots right now. And I think he just panned it out Tranquil Creek somewhere, but he might have a claim. My friend in the rock group, everybody he knows seems to have a claim, so. Too bad it wasn't just somewhere we could go and just like.
Buy some gold?
Yeah, without having to, you know, be part of the claim or whatever. How far were you from home when you fell in the creek, or did you go back to camp and light a fire? Is it hard to light a fire there? Is there lots of like around here? We've always got lots of leaves and like dead ferns, so I never seem to have a problem of like.
What was a block of ice?
And cedar like dries up pretty quick.
Whoa,
so.
Your foot was a block of ice when you fell down there?
Yeah, he fell in the creek and it turned into a block of ice, just like in Looney Tunes. Okay, so stir this up. That's what I was doing that you guys couldn't see. stir it up. And then this should dry by tonight, and I might be able to do another quick video where we pull it out. That's kind of my plan with getting this table done, is it would be nice to have it done and get it out.
Yeah, I have 6 what?
Right? The wicked fire starter.
Who's a fire starter?
Anybody that grew up in the 80s or the 90s, we had to start our own fires. I'll tell you guys about the time I moved to Kitimat. And like, Kitimat's not much bigger than here. But I went to like my first bush party. And there was like this huge pile of like,
Sticks?
yeah, they were partying like down this road or whatever. They were partying down this road where there was like these big like bush piles left behind. I don't know. It was a Forest Service road, and there's like, can't remember what the brush company was named or whatever. I don't know. To this day, I don't know if we were supposed to start the piles on fire, but I started the pile on fire. And like, all the kids are like, nobody knew who I was because I wasn't from there, right? And then all of a sudden, everyone's like, this girl started the fire! And I was like, So I don't know if anyone ever got in trouble for that, but it was my claim to fame. That was for sure. She's so cool. Did you see this girl just start the fire all by herself? Oh my God. But like, yeah, growing up in the bush, growing up around here. Okay, I don't know how many this is going to take, but I want this table to be like fairly thick. And I've given up on the realization that like, hey, good night, Munchie. I've given up on the dream that like it's going to be perfect around the edges. See, like last night I piled all this stuff up here to try to keep the mold even and straight. See, because like my grandpa was really big on like measuring, and he always like had his level out, right? And he was always like leveling things and measuring things and being like, did you measure that? I'd always be like, so I tried to like pile all these things up here and keep it like a straight line, but so
Mommy,
because the resin like kind of got like leaky. What?
Mommy, if Grandma had still here, be like, did you love with that?
Yeah.
If he was right here, saying this chair, be like, did you love with that?
I know, they would be leaning over my shoulder, being like, that's not the way that you do that, you know? But they're not here anymore, so, you know.
Not worry about that.
I don't have to worry about it, but I keep it in the back of my mind. And one day when I need to make something that's actually like straight and level, I'm sure I will know how.
Why?
So I had all these things set up all around it, but then I ended up like having to, because last night when you seen me do this, I should have poured a layer of resin inside the mold first and then added my elements, especially the puzzle piece because of the air pockets that are going to collect underneath. So I have a suspicion that when I take the mold off, there's probably going to be an air pocket, but we'll do another video and I'll show you how we fix a mistake like that, okay? I mean,
Is anybody ready?
the first thing we want to do is not make a mistake like that, but if you do, I will show you how to fix it.
Is anybody
Because
ready to paint rocks?
Put my cart before my horse all the time.
Anybody?
It was something that I did anyways, but now definitely that I have a child, I do it a little bit more. And I also like sweat all these things out around the mold.
Is anybody ready to paint?
No, we're not ready to paint yet, hun.
TLEAs. Quick, please.
just not ready yet, kiddo. So,
Very ready,
yeah, but I'm not ready yet. So, and when I come around on that side, I need you to listen to me very carefully, okay? There's going to be a set of instructions for everyone, all right? I'm going to let Wolf paint some rocks, but we're going to go through the instructions very carefully, right? Right? So, last night, can I finish my story, please? Please? Thank you. I'd like put the butter dish around the mold to hold it up. And I'd put a brick of butter around the mold to like hold it up, and some rocks. And so like what happened, because I wasn't ready, I just ended up like resining my butter dish, and I resined the butter, and I resined a whole pile of things that I didn't mean to. Butter? Yeah.
On the butter we eat?
Don't worry, I threw that piece out.
Thank God.
What are you guys doing today? What are you doing today? I'm going to try to go to work this week because we do need to get out of town again. And
wait, did you throw the butter dish in the garbage?
No, I would never throw the butter dish in the garbage.
Oh.
Because it came from my grandma and it's special. You can just, if you do get resin on glass, you can just scrape it off. I realized that today. Anyway, so at least there's that fun fact. You can just take a really sharp knife and just pick it off. All good. But, I don't know. The resin's pretty forgiving, I think. Except for, of course, like, material things. You're never going to get it off. If you get it on a rag or something. Is that somebody coming in here? Or did they go next door? Weird. Gotta watch out for vehicles. I had a friend phone me last night and he was like, lock your doors, Tess.
Nobody.
There's lots of weird stuff going on lately. People are strange.
I was about to go.
People are strange. So, Wally, what are you gonna... Are you back from camping now? Are you... Yeah, that person's coming here, aren't they? No. Did they keep going?
Kept going. Saw white truck. Kept going.
Okay.
Wait, another truck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's going on out there?
I guess.
See, I can see the highway from here, but you gotta kind of watch. Like one time, a couple years ago, there was like a tree came down and it was resting on the power line, just like right outside. Oh, okay. Are you working all week? I'm gonna really try to put some... I've been so sick, but I'm gonna try to go to work. It's probably just gonna end me up with some sort of weird conjunctivitis, bronchitis again, because all those kids are always so sick. But this week, if I get called to work, I'm going. I'm going because we need the money, because we're gonna go out of town again. And yeah, hopefully this time I can get you guys some, like, it'd be nice to drive up to Wells and get some video of the old, like, gold encampments up there and some old buildings and stuff like that. Every time I go out to Quesnel, I'm like, I say that I'm going to do that, but my mom's just not very adventurous. And she's always like, she's such a naysayer about my videos, right? What are you doing on your phone all the time? Are you filming that? Are you filming me? Are you filming right now? You better cut me out of your video, Tess.
I go, no, Bill.
Right? So, which it sucks because, like, where she lives, there's, like, so much gold history up in Quesnel, right? Because it was part of the gold rush, and there's just so much cool stuff to look at up there. Like, hey, Philip, how's it going? So,
Hey.
hopefully this time we will get a chance. If not, maybe we'll, like, on the way home, if the truck's all good, we could look for. There's some wild horses around here by the Chesapeake. There'd be.
Magnet in half?
I don't think so, but it'd be cool to get some good video of them, right? What are you up to today, Philip? I have no idea, hun. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see.
Right here.
Oh, that's cool. What were you playing?
Another circle magnet split half.
I did a stream last night and I actually got 95 people watched it, which was kind of crazy because it's like, can't see my face or anything and it's just me streaming video games, but oh well. I was doing a little bit of reading, and for my members for this week, hopefully if I get there later tonight, Dioptes, I'm going to take a picture of some of the green specimens that I brought home. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Rocks HQ. So I was on the New Satsum Beach a few months ago, and I found this, like, bright green. I'll show you guys because I resined it. This bright, like, neon green, and I was all excited because I thought that, well, I was calling it malachite, but when I was looking last night, when I was Googling last night, I was actually kind of thinking, like, see how green that is? Now I'm kind of feeling Dioptes because I was Googling last night and I was looking on Etsy at, or Dioptes, which is still part of the insosilicate group, I want to say. That's what I think this color might be. It's still like a copper silicate. But, and like obviously on Etsy, like the crystals that I found, that you find on there are more like actually formed crystals. That's just like a streak. But, in my video I was like, malachite, but I don't think it's malachite. I think it's this Dioptes. So if you're part of my members, I'm going to take a few better pictures of it and give you guys a little bit more information on the insosilicates, which will include the actinolite, the tremolite, ricobite. Yeah. Right, but I can't help you right at the minute, kiddo, because I've got resin all over my, we can't get it on right. Can you just wait until I switch gloves here? One more pour. Okay. Because that seems to be a lot of what we have in the area. What are you watching on YouTube besides me? What else do you guys watch on YouTube? Yeah, so I think I'll take a better picture of that, and I feel like diving into the explanation of the copper silicates will lead us to a better understanding of why I always have these pink things that I find all the time too. Am I back? Did I come back or did it like completely die? Can you guys see me again? Oh, I had a phone call. He's wearing a mask because I was going to get him to help me paint some of these rocks here, but I'm running out of resin. This is taking longer than I thought. Because everything that I do takes longer than I thought. Can you guys see me? Yeah, okay, thanks. Someone tried to call. It was probably Kudo. Kudo always calling me. It's like, don't they check there? They always call me and then they want to like offer me more deals or whatever. And it's like, I got all the deals. I can't afford any more deals. I've got all the deals, right?
You can get.
Yeah, I do. I got, like, don't they? It's funny how they just employ people part of their like call system or whatever. Hey, Matthew. Oh, that's cool. Where do you own your own house kind of thing? You got space to run a tumbler without driving your neighbors nuts or what? They're kind of loud, hey? Or at least my friend's got one. It seems kind of loud. Honey, can you please not do that?
I just want to grab the floor.
Okay, well, don't leave that picture on the floor. Make sure it goes in your room back into your folder, because I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to drop these down.
Try to minimize the chaos around here. It never works. Okay, so this should be... It looks like I could make this table like even thicker, but I don't know. I didn't realize I was going to end up using so many jugs or so many containers of resin to fill it up. But, oh well. Oh well. I really wanted to get to the rocks. Yeah, so, and the reason why I think it's not the malachite is, I guess, like the dioptase it said was more rare, or maybe finding crystals of it was more rare. But do you ever like just hear a piece of information sometimes and you're like, yeah, that fits, even if you don't have like all the science that surrounds it? You just kind of like, you feel it in your heart. But that's probably what it is. There is a couple copper mines in the area. A friend of mine has told me about this like secret cedar crib that's like hoarding all these pieces of malachite or whatever. I've never seen it, but he tells me it exists, so. But jury's still out. I'm still thinking that it's this dioptase. So for my members, I will do a little bit of research and do more of the science, and we'll just do a post about it, and I'll show you some pictures because I have found a couple more greeny pieces. Okay, so that's one more pour, and then I'll take my gloves off and give you guys a closer look. We're also going to paint these. Yeah, it's crazy how, like, I don't know, I could probably put one more in, you know?
Done.
Like, how thick do you guys think I want this table?
Bobby, why do you like the Petey the cat?
I just think you did a really good job. Do you want to show everyone your picture? You guys want to see his Pete the cat?
Yeah, it's from Dogman, so you probably might recognize it if you watched Dogman.
Kind of cool, right? Okay, watch your hair in the resin. Very neat, right? Very neat. Okay, well, I'll mix one more. Why not? Why not? Yeah, you should get into mixing resin. It is a lot of fun. I mean...
Yeah, I tried to draw it accurate from the Dogman movie.
Well, King's a pretty good drawer. We got artists. We're artists at heart. Artists in our blood.
Thank you. Thank you, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Wally, too. I got a Dogman one. I'll just go find the Dogman one, okay? Be right back.
Be right back. Okay, so kind of when you get near the end of the jug, I just when you gotta like be a little bit more careful about, like if you mixed it right the whole time. And now that I was saying that, I wasn't paying attention. If you mixed it right the whole time, you shouldn't have a problem. And there should be the exact accurate amount of mix left that you can keep your 1-in-1 proportion when you get near the jug. But I know. I am. That's why there's stools in this house. The best gift I ever got, a stool. Oh, and then the rock slicer. But best gift really was like my girlfriend got me a kitchen stool.
I couldn't find
so
my
if you get near the end and you realize that
I couldn't find my dog man. Sorry guys.
Making fun of how short Mommy is.
Yeah. I can join you one.
Okay, so I was busy talking, so I'm not quite sure if I actually have mixed this the way that I wanted to, but...
Hey, I'm going to be joining a one.
It can be a little bit forgiving, but sometimes... I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so Ross, too late now, right, you guys? It's too late now. If I mix the proportions up wrong, it's too late now. It's just that sometimes when I get near the end of the jug, yeah, thanks. I realize that I might have mixed some of my pours with like a not perfect proportion, like not 1-in-1, maybe like 1-in-125. But when you get near the end of the jug, that can be like quite the like, right? You can end up to be like 100 mils. Like I think I'm 100 mil over on one of the mixes, right? So part of me thinks that I shouldn't even put this in here because it might end up being tacky on the top and it might like wreck the whole project. But part of me is also like, meh, right? It'll harden. So it will mix in with the rest of the stuff that I've got here. So maybe what I'll do, because I'm not quite sure, is I'll like buzz it around. You know what I mean? We'll pour it all around and then we'll use the stir stick and we'll swirl it in. And then that way, if there is a chance that I didn't mix it properly, maybe it'll bind in between the other stuff that I did mix properly. Because like if it was dyed, if you had two different dyed colors, you could obviously see the like swirls, right? You could see the swirls of the different types of the A and the B compound. And then you would be able to really tell how you're mixing it properly, but that's not the episode that we did today. So what I will do is go around. Well, that's kind of bummer though. I thought that maybe I do have a whole nother, like I have a whole nother jug of this stuff, but then I gotta break it out now, and I've got to I gotta break it out and I gotta sit it in the sink.
Mommy, this is my sketch of dog
And
head. This is a sketch drawing of dog head.
Oh, good job. That looks really good. Come and show it off. And then I was gonna paint these
Can't see my drawing because I want to get too close.
oh, I am gonna switch that. So it's just last night okay. Now that we're pouring on top, because we're pouring on top of resin that I've already poured, I assume that it'll be dry in a couple hours. And that's kind of why I was rushing to do this live for you guys and get it painted because we're going back to school tomorrow, and I don't want it sitting here all week while I'm trying to like make lunches and make dinner and all that stuff, because it'll just be in the way, and if I don't finish it today, it'll sit till next weekend. You know what I mean? Wally said, "Good job, Wolf."
Thank you.
So, and then the other thing that we're doing here is so last night when I put this together, I ended up having to lift these guys out, and my leg pieces. And then when I lifted them out, I put my hands on them, of course, right? So so they have little spots on them where there's resin, fingerprint marks. So, and then I spent a large part of time last night looking around trying to figure out if I had a bigger paintbrush, because all I've got is this size, but to no avail. I think they're out in the greenhouse, and if I go out into the greenhouse and start digging around, that's going to be a whole nother, I'll just get distracted and I'll never get back to this project. So painting these not only will give them shine and help them last and hide the fingerprints that I put on them yesterday, it's gonna help them last a lot longer, and just look cool, blend in. So I'm hoping this doesn't take too long, but yeah. So Wolf and I were gonna paint some of these rocks that we had here in front of you, but I feel like I'm going to be out of resin unless I mix okay, so the thing too, like, this is tedious work, and I always try to rush it, but every time you rush a project, you know, you end up making spills, so try to take your time, blah, blah, blah. What are you going to do for the rest of the day? Wally, I missed that. You got chores. I want to put up a shelf in Wolf's room so that we can see. I'm not entirely giving up on my sound. I'm trying to figure out how to get Wolfgang some better sound in his room there. So I have an old monitor I was thinking about hooking up instead of his TV, because I think his TV the sound's just blown, and I think it's just not going to work anymore. So I was going to try that. Looks pretty cool though, hey? Isn't that neat when when the color comes out? Doesn't that look nice?
The outline's going to be a lot longer to be finished coloring in, okay?
Is it? That's okay, you got a minute.
Because
I'm just
like
finishing
so,
this here.
Just like so long and has so many details.
Nice, right?
Like,
Ooh.
how his face is extra.
So, I'm not going to worry about doing the top piece here. Like, or, I don't know. Maybe I will, but maybe not right now. What I'm more worried about right now is just getting the sides. I guess maybe I should get the top because it could rot from the bottom, especially because it's going in Wolfgang's room. You know how kids like to spill things, right?
I don't like to spill things.
Well, you don't like to, but it happens quite a bit. Oh, look at all the spuds here also. Gross. Okay. And that's that. So I will probably do a video later for you guys where we peel this out of here. I would say in 4 or 5 hours it'll be dry, but I don't know if these will be dry. These might take right till tomorrow because the wood's gonna soak up. The wood's gonna soak up some of the resin, right? Where did I put my brush? Where did I put my brush? But the resin that is drying on top of the resin that's drying on top of other resin, it's going to react and heat up and cure really quickly. But the poles here are probably going to remain sticky. So that's kind of a theory on that. And it's just that when I like start doing it on the top here, it seeps in. It's so hard, it seeps in. But it gives me a chance to see where all the cat hair is. Man, I tried to like blow away all the cat hair. Hey, Musta what? I tried to blow away all the cat hair before I stopped, but it's just unreal. All the, like, it is unreal, that cat. And cat hair everywhere. I love my cat, but I hate cat hair, right? So this is a little bit, let's see how I had to change my technique. This one's more of a dab. And I'll lift you guys up so that you can see, like, it just soaks it up. Soaks it up. See? Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. So yeah, big difference between like the drying time on raw wood and resin that I've already resined, okay? But since, yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, show off your picture and then we're gonna cut for a bit so Mommy can breathe. Okay, show off your picture. Wolf's a really good artist, actually. Oh. Okay, and what is it again? Dogman?
Yeah.
There's Dogman. What are you up to today, Mufasa? So the other thing that was interesting that I've changed with my lives is like, Josh, I don't know if you're still listening, but all the points that you gave me, now that you guys can gift me points, changed into $5.45. Oh, thanks, Wally.
Oh, thanks, Wally, too. It said T.O.
I know, that's why I was upset the other day, or last month or whatever. Wolf had some photos that he drew and he was on the bus, and kids on the bus are just so mean. He like gets off the bus and he was like, Mommy, the kids said that I wasn't a good artist, and I was just like so mad. I'm like, I almost jumped on that.
Picture of the.
I almost jumped on that bus.
I'll show you the inside picture.
I shouldn't say that because I work at the school or whatever, but I was going to get on there and do some conflict resolution. Right?
Hi, here's a picture.
Anyways. Just conflict resolution. I was going to use my words to get to the bottom of this problem. Look at all the hair on here. God. Gross. Gross. So I don't know if like being an artist, if it just like gets passed down, but I was a pretty good artist. I still kind of am, but I don't practice as much. But when I went to school, I was. So I'm pretty glad that Wolfgang's got that skill also. Okay, so I might pause this and we might just do a regular video of painting the rocks because I do have all the rocks set up, but this is going to take me a minute to finish painting the legs, which I knew the legs were going to be like, I knew the legs were going to be a longer job, and I need to like soak The resin's got to soak in hot water for a minute before I can use it up. So watch for like a regular video that we do where we paint these rocks, because I think that'll be cool. And if I do a regular video, we can zoom in a little bit more. As I'm painting, I can front zoom on my camera here, like burp, burp, burp. So I have all these that we were hoping to get around to painting. And this is that pink that I'm always finding here, which again, I wanted to call it Thulate. Yeah, see you later, Wally. Thanks for watching. I wanted to call it Thulate, but it might just be radiated insosilicate mineral. Neat, right? But we'll do a video on that. So thanks for watching my live draw yesterday. Carrick, you're a big winner at the draw. You'll also get to see this be unveiled in another video. If you want to join my memberships, you get members only videos. You get cool posts. You get stickers. You get in the raffle. And if you want to send me gift points, they turn into cash, which is interesting. I don't know how you get points on YouTube. Whatever. But if you guys just want to watch too, that's super great. I appreciate that also. Oh, have a great Sunday. That's how to make a kids resin table part 2. Bye.